Okay, get this. What if you could run some of the world's most powerful AI, not in some giant faraway data center, but right here on your own laptop? Sounds kind of like science fiction, right? Well, in this explainer, we're going to dig into a breakthrough that's making it a reality. So, when you picture powerful AI, what do you see? I'm guessing it's rows and rows of blinking servers in some massive data center. Thousands of super expensive graphics cards all humming away. Maybe an electric bill that could, I don't know, bankrupt a small country? And for the longest time, you'd be right. That was the only reality. But what if I told you that whole reality just got a major rewrite? Because, yeah, it did. Microsoft just dropped an open source project that completely flips the script on who gets to play with powerful AI, and maybe even more important, where they can play with it. Okay, Section 1, the AI hardware wall. To really get why this is such a game changer, we first have to talk about this massive wall, this hardware barrier that's kind of defined the whole AI world up until now. So here's the deal. For years, the really cutting-edge stuff, large language models or LLMs, they've basically been locked away. They were the exclusive toys of huge companies with super deep pockets. Why? Because they need just an insane amount of computational power. We're talking expensive, energy-guzzling GPUs that kept them totally out of reach for most of us, developers, researchers, even just curious hobbyists. And this really breaks it down perfectly. You've got the old way versus the new way. The old way, totally dependent on those pricey GPUs and just a ton of power. But now, look at the other side, the new approach, this BitNet thing. It runs the AI right on the CPU you already have in your computer. And the energy efficiency? It's mind-blowing. Seriously, this isn't just a small step forward. It's a giant leap. All right, Section 2, the one-bit breakthrough. So how on earth is this even possible, right? Well, the answer is in this really clever core innovation that it changes all the rules for how you build an AI. The magic here is something called a one-bit LLM. Now, the core idea is pretty wild. Instead of using all these complex, high-precision numbers for its math, this new method just radically simplifies everything. I mean, okay, technically it's what they call a ternary model. It uses just three values, -1, 0, and 1. That works out to about 1.58 bits if you're curious. But the main takeaway is super simple. This huge drop in complexity makes it unbelievably efficient and, this is the key part, without a big hit to its performance. And when I say efficient, I really, really mean it. We are talking about an 82.2% drop in how much energy it uses. That is huge. And look, this isn't just about saving a few bucks on your power bill. This is about making AI sustainable. It's about being able to deploy it in places where power is a real, serious limitation. But it's not just about saving energy. This new architecture can also give you a speed boost of up to 6 times compared to the old models running on the same kind of hardware. And let me just say it again, this is all happening on a standard CPU. No expensive GPU needed, at all. Okay, Section 3, running it on your laptop. So this all sounds awesome in theory, right? But how practical is it really? Let's actually walk through what it takes to get this up and running on your own computer. So what do you actually need to get started? Take a look. You see what's not on that list? There's no $1,000 graphics card, right? It's just standard developer software. Stuff like Visual Studio, Python, Git. If you're a developer, chances are you already have all this installed on your machine. And the process itself, it's actually surprisingly straightforward. You just get your system ready, you clone the code from Microsoft's repository, and then you download the model file, which, by the way, is tiny. We're talking about a gigabyte, not hundreds of gigabytes. After that, it's just a single command to build the engine and run the AI. The whole thing is designed to be super accessible. And people in the tech community are, buzzing about this. It's palpable. Tech YouTuber Fahd Mirza said it best. He called it one of the most exciting technologies in development of this year. And look, when experts who see new tech literally every single day get this excited, you know something really special is going on. Okay, Section 4, a new era for AI. Let's just zoom out for a second here, because this isn't just about some cool new piece of code. This feels like the beginning of a completely new era for AI. The implications, they're just huge. This is a whole new way of thinking about AI computation. It means powerful AI can finally live on our everyday devices, your laptop, your phone, maybe even your car someday. This really democratizes AI. It puts these incredibly powerful tools right into the hands of individual creators. Oh, and think about privacy. When the AI runs locally on your machine, your data stays with you. It's a fundamental shift in control, in cost, and in creativity. And the potential reach of this tech is just incredibly broad. See, it supports both of the major chip architectures out there. You've got x86, which is in most of your traditional PCs, and you've got ARM, which powers everything from new MacBooks to pretty much every smartphone. So this isn't limited to just one type of device. The potential is absolutely massive. And that really brings us to the final and maybe the most important question of all. For so many years, the insane cost of AI has been this huge barrier, stopping innovation in its tracks. Well, now that barrier is being torn down. So the question isn't, can you run powerful AI anymore? The only question left is, what are you going to create with it?